Hey YouTube, this is the Lodo Hobo here with my review of the Saddleback Leather Big Leather Wallet. You're going to pay attention here, and we're looking at the color is dark coffee brown. Retail price is $199. I know what you're thinking. What's a guy named the Lodo Hobo doing with a $200 travel wallet? Well, don't let these videos fool you. If it serves a legitimate need and is a quality item, I'm a buy once, cry once type of guy. This is exactly the type of items I spend my money on. For me, this is a perfect international travel wallet. I think by the end of this video, you're going to feel the same way. We're going to start out here by looking at the outside of it. You're going to notice a really very thick leather. Really nice metal clasp. We've got rivets, we've got heavy saddle type stitching. On the back side here we've got this pocket, and I guess it's for your airline boarding passes. I don't use it for that because they really don't fit in there very well. We're going to turn around here and just slip this off this clasp. If it's really full, you can open it up, get you a lot more room in there. We'll go ahead and open this thing up and see what we've got. First thing you're going to see, we've got a really nice passport pocket. That passport is not going anywhere. The next thing we're going to look at, we've got an ID slot here. And actually, what I do, this is where I slide my pass card. For those of you that don't know what a pass card actually is, it's valid for international land and sea travel between the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean and Bermuda. That's just a pretty handy thing to have. If I'm out of the country, I usually stick this in my wallet as an ID if I don't have my along with maybe a copy of my passport. Like I said, it's just really handy. Serves as a second photo ID. They cost $20 or $30 when you get your passport. I love it. You're going to see right here we've got a really nice pocket. This is where I usually do my airline tickets. Works perfect. So I don't use this I don't use this outside pocket for that just because it roughs them up so much. It fits my needs. You open this thing up, got a lot of room in here. If you want to stick a big checkbook, papers, just extra money, just whatever you want. Me, I've got my pointed traveler's language kit. Carry this with me anytime I'm out of the country, and a lot of times when I'm in the country, if I'm going somewhere. You know, there's lots of places I go, people really don't speak English sometimes. And another thing, when you travel on the road a bunch, you never know when you're going to roll up on a wreck, accident. You know, and I'd sure hate for there to be a carload of kids hurt or something and me not be able to communicate with them. So I usually keep this with me when I'm traveling. I've done a separate review on it. This is a great item. You really don't need to leave home without it. We get over here to this other side, we've got our card slots. Me, I got my Singapore Air Kris Flyer frequent flyer card. I don't really carry a lot of credit cards in here. I keep them on my person. I do like all these credit card slots because I do business out of town. And what I can do, I can separate my different towns that I do business in. And that way, you know, when I roll into one, I've got all my contacts right here, all my cards for that town in one slot. There's plenty of slots here. I've only got 2 or 3 different towns I really travel out of the country to. It fits my needs perfect. Open it up. I use this other slot for my foreign currency. You know, that way when I come, I don't have to transfer money every time I get off the airplane at the airport. You know, I keep foreign currency in there. There's also enough room. This is an old car rental. You know, your car rental papers, you've got plenty of room in here for that. This is your change pocket. This is my international change. When I go to a different country, I can roll all this stuff out. Put my American dollars in my paper slot, my American coins in here. You know, don't have any American money on me because I don't need it. Of course, you've got a really nice pen slot. All in all, this thing has like 60 reviews on Saddleback Leather's website, all 5 stars. I've bought a couple of different Saddleback Leather items. this is by far, hands down, my favorite. I've got Saddleback items that I've been disappointed in. This for me is a 5-star purchase. It's something that I would not take my money back. I really like it for what it's for. It's organized. When I come home, I can throw this in a drawer. When I get ready to travel, I know where my passport is. When I do my airline tickets, I know where they're at. That's a big thing about traveling. Whether you're in a pickup or you're on an airplane or whatever, it's being organized. It's knowing where something is. That way, when you leave home, I can look in, I know everything's in here. I leave home as long as I've got my wallet, I've got my passport, I've got my money, I've got my contacts. And I'm not saying I don't have some of these contacts and stuff on a tablet, but I've actually got the hard copy. Like I said, for me, this is absolutely a 5-star item. I love it. If you travel, it's a really, really nice item. It's something that, for sure, you can pass down to your grandkids. If you're an international traveler, the only thing you can fault it for is weight. When you buy a heavy-duty leather item, weight goes along with it. And, this is something that's going to age beautifully. 15 years from now, it's going to have a patina. It's going to have, you can already see it just, no more than I've really used it. I've had it probably 2 years, and it hadn't had a rough life, but, it's starting to wear in a little bit. Like I said, it's just going to get a patina. It's going to look really, really nice. Every year, it's going to look better. And one of these days, all the memories that you've made, you're going to be able to pass down to your kids or your grandkids. Like I said, this is a great item.